Hi, 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 you know what? I ain't drinking no water. Smoking that freaking somebody's daughter. She call me daddy, but I ain't no father. I pull up whenever, don't text no caller. Don't care about money, the little bitch a baller. Plus the 30, no little that revolver. She from the trenches, got tats on her face and the app in the over. You know I'm a dog.
What up? What's up?
Free Lil D, bro.
Hey, what the hell? He coming over here dropping bombs off real quick for us on the plug number 68. You better recognize if you don't right now. Tap in, like, share, and subscribe. We in the building with my boy Tazz MacCoy.
What's up, guys?
What's
good?
up, man? How you living, big dog?
I'm living good.
Hey, man. I don't know how you stretching your time these days. You got a lot of stuff you got to be doing, but I appreciate you stopping through for 68,
problem,
man.
You know I got to come through and show some love.
Hey, man, you showing mad love. The track you just started off the podcast, tell us a little bit more about the artist and what you got going on there.
Well, that's Lil D.
Yeah.
He was the artist I was working with when he started coming through the studio, Bandit Studios, and just recording consistently and everything. You know, he handling some business right now, but free Lil D.
That's what's
and,
up.
Check it out, we gonna get it popping. So, and other artists that I work with too.
Yeah,
You know, just on the low, just on advice, and just talking to, like, not even really a no official capacity.
Cool, yeah,
but,
respectfully.
Working
with him.
with Bristow, Carter, Figure Trey, Roman. He's doing his thing in Houston right now, you know what I'm saying? That boy been doing his thing, been watching him like, all right, go ahead and keep that hustle up. I see him in his writing bag too, so I see you, Roman.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and
we had Bristol.
really who I'm excited about is like once Carter starts dropping, it's gonna be over for a lot.
I was gonna mention that. Out of your artists, we had Bristol come through as well and tear up the plug. It was dope. He performed 2 of his tracks and gave a really
he got a good solid
podcast,
performance.
man.
Like he knows how to, do the press run, and like that's one thing about like artist development. You got to be able to be in front of press. You know what I'm saying, all the time.
And
this
is
that
part
professional
of it.
side.
This is part of it.
It's just part of being an artist. It's just one mesh of all things. There's a whole bunch of pieces you got to have. So
yeah. That's dope, man. As far as you mentioned artist management and development, what do you mean by that? Tell us a little bit more, because you do have a lot of talented players. How do you go about developing them, and what are they really getting working with Tazz MacCoy?
Well, with the artist development, we really just want to get your business side down, get savvy, knowing where to go, get your music synced and licensed up and published. Just make sure you know the business side of the game, so you're not out here getting hoed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But getting in contracts where you don't have your masters and stuff,
Good stuff.
People just got to be smart about the game, you know what I'm saying? Because the game's not out here giving you handouts. There's no handouts in this game. And you just got to know your P's and Q's and stay in. That's really what I teach and what I, just professionalism in business, really.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned, you teach that. Are you also open to like mentor? Is that like mentorship in a sense to the artist? That's dope.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely open to that. But a lot of artists are stubborn, so it's okay because you should be in your head as an artist. You should. Yeah. So I'm not gonna knock that. Yeah. But there's a point in the limit where the ego could go past and you miss out on opportunities, burn bridges, you know what I'm saying? But you just want to stay at a grounded level with yourself mentally too.
Hell
and,
yeah.
A lot of artists, they go through the hardest struggle, so not really there mentally all the time. So I do understand. Like, I understand the whole. Yeah, you got to be able to understand your artist and understand the whole scope of life and everything that's going on, so you can, just adjust and give them the right tools, the right opportunities, the things that they need to be more successful in their artistry. Saying that's really my thing, to make sure artists have all the opportunities they need to succeed in artistry.
So as far as opportunities, that's a big part of it. I Hustle, Bristol was able to, make sure y'all check out that podcast. Bristol was able to open up there at Smoke as well. Yeah. Setting up with those kind of opportunities, how important is it to be able to be placed in like opportunities like that to open up at Smoke and other shows?
Yeah, it's good to get your face out there. Yeah. But you don't want to put your face out there too much because you want to make yourself like an exclusive, entity. Correct. And make sure people tune into your music. Yeah. Then I'm going to be here in person, so they're going to want to show up and see you perform that in person. But if you're out there doing shows every week, every time, people are going to get tired of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
how much are you going to be able to give?
Yeah, it's like a shelf life. You know what I'm saying? If you're always on the shelf, like, oh, got another price. Oh, same old price. Okay, I'm done with that. Like, but if you go, it's like the Reebok versus Gucci argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, the price of Reebok is Reebok's, the price of Gucci is Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You got to make yourself Gucci. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you could be Gucci at your shows. The shows, the venues are paying you to perform because they know the crowd you bring. Correct. So I say focus on building the foundation of your fan base and cultivate that and make sure they're loyal and you give back to them. And they're going to give back to you through streams, showing up at your shows. They'll do your own promotion because they fuck with you. Yeah, so just build that foundation. And, basically you could go anywhere with that advice, anything you do.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, that is some gems right there, man. I didn't want to interrupt one bit because you're giving some dope-ass gems, man. Make sure y'all get over there. This is the plug number 68. Like, share, and subscribe. We're here with my boy Tazz MacCoy.
Tap in.
Yes, sir. Hey, we plugged in. Hey, you mentioned as far as building that foundation. Tell me, what did it take for you? Now you get, bro. As far as building that foundation to want to help other artists, because you rather be the artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, talk from the other outside looking in. You like, hey man, I'd rather be the artist in front of them. I'd rather be the baby up in there and stuff like that. Yeah. But tell me, what made you go in this scope of being like, hey, there's a need for this here?
It's because it's just like coming up in education, universities, schools. It's like there's not really like a university for music where an artist can just go through, learn the business, learn the ups and the downs, and learn how to navigate. There's not a school for that. You can go to school for music business and learn all the scopes and everything. That's what I did. I went to SAC for music business. So you learn all the basically the in and outs of the game, and you utilize that for your artistry. That's where I learned I want to be on the business side of things because that's where the paperwork is, what I'm saying? That's where the money is too. Facts. But that's why I was like, I could just teach artists this so they could be as independent as they want to, but still know how to navigate and get their business and build that foundation of fans that, okay, we have his merch and now our QR code is on this merch, so I only have this song. It's like, but you have to get this shirt to get this song. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So that feels
like makes that Nipsey Hussle influence where he had, like,
and that makes the fans feel like super special because it's like I bought this merch, so I got the song first. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
It's build more creative ways to bring your fans in. Is really where you want to start as an artist, really, and
that's dope. Yeah, I was going to ask you as well. You mentioned earlier you did do some music, and you took a step back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
tell me a little bit more. Business So I'm about to say, at what point did you kind of break away from doing the music and decided, all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the business side of everything?
Probably when got my boy in our first studio. Navigating the business side. I was trying to get my boy Dino in the studios. In the first studio, like I got him in. Was negotiating with like my boy Skip at Glue. You know what I'm saying? And that all parked out, and we already know how that story went. And now Glue's a household name in San Antonio now because we branded them and put them where they need to be, and now they can expand and do whatever they want to because they have the names like Glue Studios. Everybody here knows Glue. You know what I'm saying? It's just like anywhere we go, we want to build that brand. And so when you're mentioned, It's like, oh, I know that place. It's
Yeah,
like Wayne's Wings.
like-
Oh, Wayne's Wings. Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying? You want to build that.
As far as an actual studio, y'all have somewhere where you kind of get y'all artists and set them up at, or is it just kind of like booking here and there for open studio times?
Oh no, you gotta book through either me, Dino, or go through the studio Instagram, which I don't think is up right now actually, because you just do a direct business because it's more healthy, more cultivating. Just do personal.
That's dope.
Hit me up and text me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just better for business. You know what I'm saying? And it creates more opportunities for you to be more communicative. You know, so you can discuss your business. So we start at the foundation.
Hey man, I'm trying to plug y'all artists right now. I'm trying to give y'all the platform as well. Tap in. How can everyone follow you and everything, and see some of the motion, and if they want to get into some studio time or whatnot, tap in with you.
Yeah, you already know. You just tap in. Tazz MacCoy is the Instagram. Tazz MacCoy. It's Tazz MacCoy everywhere. Facebook, all that. So
all the above, McCoy. Man. Yep. So y'all tap in. Is there anything that you like from artists in particular? It's like, hey man, there's a certain genre, certain style that I really, go with more than others when you're managing, your music or in the artist's music.
There's really none. Like, there's no, you can do anything as long as you like got that dedication and like willing to put in the work. Then I'm willing to work with you too. So
you go bring in a Tejano artist if they like, hey man, I believe in you.
If they're good, If I believe in them, like, oh, I see you coming up. Like, come on, get in the studio. Let's set you up. Let's show you how to do the business. Like, it doesn't. It's music, so that's where it ends with me. So
that's what's up.
If you do music, hit me up.
There you go.
We can talk some business. If you got some questions, anything about it, hit me up. I'm right here.
That's why I had to open up the lane for everybody right there. Make sure y'all hit my boy up. What's some of the music that you listening to right now? Anything you like bumping right now? Like,
Oh man, I'm really bumping. Like I said, I'm bumping that little Q, that Playboy, that Countdown he just dropped. I'm bumping that hard.
That's what's up.
Shoot,
that was going.
Once freaking Carter drop, I'll be bumping that, but I'm bumping that too.
Yeah.
Bristol's new video, he just came out with Danny OG.
Shout out to
Yeah, I've been bumping that.
That's just
shoot.
We seen that video as well. We got to get that video on here as well.
There's a lot of music out right now.
Man, it's going
That's
crazy.
Good music right
and
now.
it ain't going to stop because I know November is going to be major, and then going into 24 is going to be.
Oh yeah, it's going to be wild.
It's going to be a lot of music going on.
Artists got to get it together so we could get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like San Antonio's on the precipice, man. We right there.
I was about to say that. What is it that's going to take, the city to kind of come together? Because I'm not going to lie. I've had the podcast for a little while now. I had the opportunity to interview Imperial Elite Music Group, 338 Music, as well. And then we finally got you over here as well. That's like managing, artists as well. What is it that is going to take for, everyone says come together, right? But what is it going to take for us to come together, you think, so everyone can be like, all right, this is what this is. And this is our platform.
To make it like a cement.
Yeah, because I feel like we got this, we got that, and everyone is hot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that's came through and haven't came through.
You got to make it a train. You got to bring it all together and make it one train. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it. Everybody got to just drop the egos and come together and see how we can work. So when an artist doesn't come through, they come to you, to get on your show, to come to this place and get on that show. They go to this venue and get on this show. It has to be a train to gather traction. You know what I'm saying?
Sense.
So if everybody come together and use their talents to build that train for artists, we mess with, real hard. We just put them through that train. They build the fans. Then we just shooting out artists. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to do. We just need to shoot out artists. We got the talent. We got the talent.
Yeah.
It's not a question. It's like,
now
it's there.
Now it's going ahead and building that, like you said, training foundation for us and taking off on that.
Yep.
God.
Run them through the train. Let's go.
Come on, man. Come
on.
And if that's not the most uplifting thing that I've heard, I don't know. what is out there. But bro, that's really what we gotta do. We all, and I see it coming together. You know, it's like pieces and pieces and pieces. Like I see Black Mexico going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing
I
good.
see Bristol going crazy. You know, I see Jalil. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, man. Like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? That like. This is just an area type music.
Yeah, man. It's the culture these artists are building too, with going harder with the high quality content.
Shout out Katana.
You know, like there's a lot of high quality content that's getting out right now by these local artists, and I'm really fucking with it.
Me too.
I'm really fucking with it for real.
There was years I don't want to downplay anybody that's in the game. Maybe my ear wasn't to the streets like it is now, but bro, the music is definitely high quality music where it's definitely comparable to anything you want to play with in any of your playlists.
Yes,
that song could easily be a part of anybody's playlist.
And we have every genre too. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing about the local scene in San Antonio. We have every genre you want to listen to locally. You know what I'm saying? We have just as much as the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody has that voice and wants to be heard. But everybody wants to be the first voice. We all are one voice. We just need to bring those voices together.
And
then
plug
they gonna
away.
Hear us.
Man. We mentioned like helping artists out, and to kind of piggyback off that last part of our conversation, being part of playlists is a major factor of growing your growth and your fan base. Tell us a little bit more about some of the things you kind of had your hands in and developing the artists and trying to put them in the right situations.
Okay, well, you want to make sure you get playlisting. You know, playlisting is a service that just sends out your music to a whole bunch of playlists. And this is how people hear you, you know, and this is how you get your streams. Playlisting is a service, costs about like $500, but all the playlists in the world, you know what I'm saying, it gets sent out to. As long as you picked a certain genres you wanted to, you know, you can go to our details later. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why you don't necessarily need a manager. You just need the info. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks they need a manager to manage them. It's like, so you want someone just to do shit for you. That's not going to fly. You got to learn. So, you know, I could teach you how to fish and go out there fishing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not just going to fish for you
and bring you back.
Like,
no, here you go.
I'm going to eat all the catfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. But, it's just teaching the artists the business and how to get their music out there, playlisting. You can look up playlist hubs. You can go to certain websites. Your distributor should have a whole links of where you can go get that playlist. It is gonna cost some bread. Like, it is gonna cost some bread.
But it takes money to make money.
Exactly. So you also want to get your music on vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, chat rooms. You want to make your own Discord so you have your personal private fans, you know what I'm saying, so you can release exclusive stuff. So that just builds, it's really building that foundation for your fandom.
That's really dope, and I'm glad you were able to give some of those gems as well. What's one of your favorite go-to as far as is it Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube
I like
Music?
Spotify. I'm mainly fucking with Spotify. YouTube, I'm always on there because, you know, the releases sometimes. I'm fucking with YouTube.
That's dope.
That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Apple Music. Nigga got an Android, right?
He's on the other side. Wait a minute, he got the green bubbles over here. Hold up.
Green bubbles, bro.
He said, I'm good to go. It's good. All business. Money's green. We talking green. That's what's up, man. As far as some good advice, before we do let you, you know, kind of wrap up our podcast, what's some good advice for someone that is trying to get their music heard? Because, like you said, you want to get playlisted. You know, someone like me, I'm just thinking, hey, man, go ahead and just slap that on Instagram and share it and share it and share it. And you think that you're going to get the results. Tell me some good advice as far as trying to share my music or share some good content.
I'll say create a budget for marketing. Create a budgeting for playlisting. And create a budget for trying to get on some shows, you know what I'm saying, some concert events, like some festivals. Like, save up a budget to get on those, because you want to get in front of those concerts, those festival stages, really, because that's where all the fans are just standing there waiting for you.
Yeah.
So
you go get the know.
The local shows and the clubs, they're nice and stuff. But them niggas is drunk most of the time. They in the club listen to your music. They're not gonna remember you. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Most of the time, unless they're really fucking with your music.
Yeah.
Then they drunk like, hey man, hell yeah, those the fans you want. Those the fans you want. But you're basically gonna get those main fans at festivals. I say it shows at festivals.
Yeah, that's like, ideally
the festivals. You know, you literally just wanna buy your way on there.
Yeah.
So the artists see, oh, he got a slot. I know he invested in him. Maybe we can do business. You know what I'm saying? That's what artists in the industry are thinking. He spent money on his to get here.
Yeah.
So I know he's gonna be invested in his craft just like I am.
Yeah.
So
do you see South by Southwest still being one of those festivals where artists could get into, or is it now watered down where it's just like South by Southwest is just like...
That's been a hard conversation. Everybody been talking about that for a while. I wouldn't say watered down. I think the shows and the events need a little bit more, show. Like we need more showcase, more entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of local shows like on the Strip. It's like you can go to Vegas for that. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true. And
you can go downtown San Antonio for that. Every day.
Yeah.
So it's like that vibe of South by Southwest, it needs to become a little bit more exclusive, I say. That's why when people have like the VIP press, passes stuff, you get access to all that. That's really what you want to invest in, that press pass, so you can access and get on the stage and behind the stage and talk to the artists.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what South by Southwest is for. It's a network event. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense because, man, I be seeing everyone and everybody at this club or that club and this club and throughout that week, and I'm like...
It's like they go to South by Southwest, I'm going to perform my song, and I know I got the best song, so everybody's going to fuck with it.
Nah.
They worry about their own song. You know
everybody,
what I'm saying? Like
majority of the time, there's going to be a majority of the people invested in themselves, and then the people that they are bringing, they're going to be invested in them, So that makes sense. It's all about networking, and that's definitely one of the keys. So shout out to you.
That's the most valuable thing you're going to get out South by Southwest, all those followers. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true. Have you ever been out there and did any networking yourself?
I did. I went to South by Southwest a long time ago. After that, I think it was 2014, I think.
I was going to say 2018 is the last time
I don't even remember that because I don't really have... On the Austin Strip, I was gone. It was just happening that night.
You know what happens on 6th Street.
I guess it was just happening that night. I don't know. I guess I just ran into South by Southwest.
You're like, hey, we in the building.
The South by Southwest, this is still a good thing for the culture and for music. So I would never knock it.
That's for sure.
Just it needs to be more of a networking event, have exclusive shows, have education seminars, teach artists, because you're just down there doing a show for us, and it's basically a cash hoard. They get all these cash from these artists and all these people who want to be on there just to have South by Southwest by their name.
And
but you gotta go ahead and
legit.
Yeah, but that's good. You go there every year, you build that relationship, and then you might get a bigger opportunity. You want to come work for South by Southwest? True. Then you're in the door. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, go over there, build that relationship, network, and do that. So,
You mentioned investing in yourself as well. As far as managing the money, and I know you're not really managing money, but what would you tell artists as far as when it comes to managing their money, when it comes to investing in themselves? What is some of the things they should invest in? You did mention marketing.
Okay.
But what is something else that you feel like, hey, all right, I can do some marketing or some ads or whatnot, but what else should I invest in?
Merch. Merch. Build a whole brand around your merch. Have pants, trinkets, wristbands. Just merch.
There you go.
People love merch. You have little figures of yourself, merch.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. People want to see, oh, wow.
That's different.
He's getting creative with his merch. That's just one side of your creativity, which you probably haven't explored yet.
Yeah.
So get into merch, artists, because that's just another piece of art that you can expand on, and you might find a new passion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Fashion is just part of being an artist anyway. You know, fashion is just the statement of you as an artist. So get into merch and figure out your style. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of the game, really. You know, like y'all see how crazy Ye dresses like
whatever.
But he got a $4,000 jacket on. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody worried about that. But explore merch, artists. Explore merch.
That's good advice because I definitely explored the merch. You know, I did the hoodies. Hoodies were pretty good. Got the hats. You know what I'm saying? Got the hats going on. So yeah, that's definitely good advice is to invest in that because I feel like that reinvestment is going to come back. You know what I'm saying?
And you're feeding yourself too. You know what I'm saying? So you just have another avenue of money that's at your disposal. If shit fall out, I got my merch. I can go hard on my merch then.
Come on,
man. I go 24/7 on my merch then.
Yep. So then that's good gems.
Like,
and I
shout out
appreciate
Takeover.
Yeah, Takeover. He's doing it.
He's doing good.
And then aren't they doing? They do shows and stuff as well.
Yeah, they do shows. Takeover. They do it all.
Man, that's why I was like, oh, they just not in the merch. They in a whole bunch of.
Man, they into everything. They in all the pots. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Shout out Takeover as well, man. Definitely another brand here in San Antonio. Shout out to all the brands that's doing their damn thing. Y'all continue to keep pushing as well. And we got to figure out some collabs and stuff.
Yeah, y'all got to do some collab merch because I see the plug, and I'm like, man, you should collab with the Ops. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that'd be dope.
They got some Ops of Track merch.
See?
He got some good merch too.
Okay, I might definitely plug in right there. Shout out to Tazz plugging people in right there on plug number 68. Hey, man, before we let you out of here, I always love to do my top 5. Y'all already know it. Top 5, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Hey, you're an influential artist that kind of got you into hip-hop, made you love the game, and still make, you love the game. Give me your top 5 that you like, yeah, man. If I'm leaving right now, y'all go ahead and play these top 5 artists.
Well, Eminem was an influential because I'm from Detroit.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
313.
There you go.
Martin Luther King Street. Eminem. Drake's a good one.
There you go. Drake's GOAT.
50 Cent's inspiring. What's that, 3?
Yes, 3. You got 3. You got 3.
Wayne.
Okay, yeah.
I can't forget to go Wayne. Wayne definitely inspired me most of my high school. And Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa inspired me a lot, influenced me a lot.
Very slept on one.
You know what I'm saying? Actually got me to most of my spiritual and all that too. So
got me through college. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Got me through college. That's
man, all of us through college.
We had a good time through college with me and Wiz Khalifa.
They had no worries, just put on some Wiz, bro.
Like, just chill out right there, and it was a good time.
Figure it out later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so man, that's a strong 5. Very influential as well. All 5 of those. 50 Cent album. What do you say? Get Rich or Die Trying. His best album.
Yeah. Hands down. Yeah.
Okay.
No
Drake,
complaints here.
What about Drake? I always have this discussion about Drake's favorite album as well.
Drake's album.
His best album. What do you think?
His best album?
Yeah. What do you think? What has been?
I think to Take Care.
Damn, there we go. All right.
Say to Take Care, still got it.
Still got it. Like, still got it.
Cut on, you just automatically go in nostalgia, bro. Like any track.
Every track, yeah. And I revisit that album probably like a couple months ago.
All the college party flashbacks.
Yeah. So okay, we right there. We right there in the same spot. Yeah. So yeah, no, that album, that Take Care, where he sit there with that gold little cup, bro. Yeah, that one right there. That one's
Eminem's, man.
It had to be what Eminem show had. I mean,
Eminem shows just golden classic.
Yeah, okay. I bet that had to be his best one. I mean,
he has some good ones.
Still.
Him going through his journey of getting sober, through his music. It was a hard journey to watch.
Oh my gosh, because there's a lot of music out kind of. You think that some of that music kind of knocked him down where he could have been if he never released some of those albums?
I don't say knocked him down. I think he was doing that for him. You know what I'm saying? I think it wasn't for the fans. Like he had to get that out there.
Yeah, okay.
Out of him,
that was for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, I feel like some of those albums he could have probably left out because, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, because there was a point where it was like, Jay-Z and Eminem, it was a real discussion. It was like, oh, well, hey, Eminem is rocking. He's doing what he got to do.
Yes.
And then it was kind of like, okay, that conversation stopped when, like, it was like 2 or 3 albums where it's like, oh, come on,
yeah,
dog.
he kind of messed up.
Yeah, but then, but he's still a legend. I saw him in Saudi Arabia sitting next to Mike Tyson and Vince McMahon. So
yeah,
he's
still a GOAT.
Yeah, he's still a GOAT.
You know what I'm
still
saying? No one can take that from him. But all artists be going through their phase, man.
That's
like,
true.
Hey, go
That's
ahead
true.
and release it and go through that phase, man. He still sold millions.
Yeah,
So-
Yep. So it is what it is, and people still tune in and see what's going down.
Uh-huh.
Man, this has been a hell of an episode. This is the plug number 68, man. I want to make sure you take care of any shout outs that you want to get out there, and then one last plug as far as everyone tapping in and following you.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out Dino, you know what I'm saying? You already know. Shout out Bristow Carter. Shout out the whole Bandit team. Shout out God. Shout out to everybody who's going through something and gonna quit. Don't quit.
That's what's up.
Don't quit. So,
That's what's up.
and you already know, hit me up, Tazz MacCoy, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Yes,
all
sir.
of it.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got a lot more to go. I didn't want to wear y'all out. This is just the number 68 with Tazz MacCoy. I'm pretty sure you're going to be right back. We got a lot of artists that he's managing, so make sure they come in and tap in as well, bro. This is their platform. So
yeah, just if you really want to work, just make sure you're consistent, and we can do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Make sure you come with a budget, because that's the first thing. So I do pro bono work all the time. If I see you believe in yourself, I'm gonna believe in you, and we can get to work. You know what I'm saying? So just come on through and be consistent. Let's go.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, we're going to get a lot more work done here. Make sure y'all tap in. This has been the plug number 68. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. My boy Tazz MacCoy, man. We out. Yeah.